You are standing today in front of Hashem your God, all of you, from the heads of your tribes, your elders, your officers, all of the people of Israel, your children, your wives, your converts that are in your midst, from the choppers of your wood to the drawers of your water. This is talking about the day of Rosh Hashanah. We always read this parasha, nitzavim, before Rosh Hashanah to show us that we're standing in front of God. We stand in front of God in the day of judgment and we are vindicated. We win. When do we win? When we have that unity, when we have that love. Moses continues, Le'avracha bevrit Adonai Elohecha va'aloto, to pass you through the covenant of Hashem your God and the oath that He's making you take today on this day. Leman hakim otcha yom la'olam, that He wants to establish you for Him as a nation, and He will be your God as He swore to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And not only with you alone, Hashem says, am I cutting this covenant? It says those that are here today and those that are not here today. Those that are in the future, Hashem is cutting that covenant with us every year. That's why it says Hayom, that it's talking about Rosh Hashanah. Every year on Rosh Hashanah, we renew the covenant. We come before Hashem. So on this Shabbat, we read this parasha to strengthen us before Rosh Hashanah, so we should truly enter into covenant with Hashem. It says some more interesting things in the parasha. Hashem is warning because He says, because maybe there's a person, a man or a woman, a family or a tribe, that their heart is going away from God, that they want to serve the other gods. That was the great temptation back then. Nowadays, it's things that take us away from Hashem. He calls it a root of wormwood, that this person will hear the oath, and instead of taking it to heart, will say, no, it's all good money for me. I'll go in my heart's desire. And it says Hashem will not forgive that person, that they're going willingly. It's not only that they're trying to fight their inclination and they're having a hard time. No, this person goes willingly with their evil inclination. It says Hashem's anger burns on that person. Maybe you will worry, it says that because we're responsible for each other, and we'll worry, but if that person does bad, it will affect us all negatively. That's why the pasuk says, "Hanistarot laHashem Elokeinu," that which is hidden is to God, "Vaniglot lanu levanenu," and what is revealed is to us and to our sons forever, to do these words of Torah. Basically, when we see someone doing something bad and we have an ability or the opportunity to stop them, that's when we should try to stop them or speak to them, to influence them. But if we don't know what's in someone's heart and we don't know that they're doing something bad, then it's not really on us, because we're not mind readers. Only things that are revealed, that's what's upon us. This hidden things is for God. That we rely on God and we know that God will take care of it. Another beautiful thing it says in the parasha, it says when these things will happen to you, the blessing and the curse, it will dawn on your heart and all the nations that Hashem has dispersed you to. The Torah knew that we're going to be dispersed. It says you will return to Hashem your God. V'shavta ad Hashem Elokecha. Shamat bekolo, you will hear His voice as all that I'm commanding you today with all your heart and all your soul. And Hashem will return your captivity and have compassion on you. And it says Veshav, He is returning. Hashem is in captivity with us. He will return us from the nations that He has dispersed us to. Even if our captivity is in the ends of the heavens, Hashem will gather us from there. He will bring us to the land that our fathers inherited. We will conquer it. He will be good to us, and He will multiply us more than our forefathers. Umal Hashem Elokecha et levavecha ve'et levav zarecha. Hashem will circumcise your heart, the fat of your heart, the blockage of your heart that's blocking you from Hashem, and the hearts of your offspring. And this word, et levavecha ve'et levav, your hearts and the hearts of your sons, your offspring, that spells Elul. The Hebrew word is Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed, Elul. That's what Elul is about. Bringing us ourselves closer to God. To love Hashem our God with all our heart. He is our life. And he finishes, says, this mitzvah that I command you today is not distant from you. It's not wondrous from you. It's not in heaven that you'll say, who's going to go up to heaven and get it for us and teach it to us and we'll do it. It's already been given to you from heaven. It's not in heaven anymore. It's here. It's not on the other side of the sea that you have to say, who's going to go to the other side of the sea and take it for us and teach us and we'll do it. It's the famous words, Ki karov elecha davar me'od. It's very close to you. Beficha uvilevavcha lasoto. It's in your mouth and in your heart to do it. That we know. How do we start? We start with our mouth. We start with saying, we start with prayer, and then it gets to our heart. Even if it's not in our heart, start with external, start with the wrong motivation even, because God says eventually you are going to come to the right motivation. God bless you all, and Shabbat Shalom.